Command as a whole, which provided this trainee the courage, perseverance, and determination to endure and overcome challenges that made them live up the ideals of the organization. These chosen few have gone through the entire drastic and purposeful process to obtain the right character as Philippine Coast Guard officers. Yet this radical progression is just the genesis of something greater to becoming future leaders of the Philippines.
As soon as the platoons occupy their respective places, the brigade in like manner, the battalion adjutants join their respective battalion staff.
The brigade adjutant orders all platoon guides and sergeants to take their post in line with their platoons.
Significant officers and non-officers present here today to witness this very eventful day. A warm and pleasant morning to all of you. Today marks the culmination of all the sweat, sacrifices, and hard work of Coast Guard Officers Corps Class 26-2020 Bravo, HIRAYA MASIKLAB. The class is composed of 189 males and 27 females who survived exactly 5 months today of boot camp. Boot camp is short, intensive, and rigorous training that involves physical, mental, and emotional discipline for new candidate Coast Guard officers. And it ceases on Recognition Day. Recognition Day is the victory of a candidate Coast Guard officer over the great temptation to quit and resign. This is an acknowledgement that he or she accepted the life of followership and most predominantly the life of the Coast Guard service. As their course director, I am more than proud that 216 strong and bold CGOs will continue to inspire and transpire to face more significant tasks and accept grander responsibilities. Without further ado, I welcome all of you to the recognition ceremony of Coast Guard Officers Corps Class 26-2020 Bravo, HIRAYA MASIKLAB.
Thank you, sir.
At this point, may we request Captain Jerome Ticayabiag,
Reliable and effective members of the Philippine Coast Guard.
Ayun, sikat to.
This day shall mark the start of their life as members of the uniformed service, selflessly serving the Filipino people. From care for civilians, they have chosen to be attuned to the customs and traditions of the Coast Guard organization, making them the best versions of themselves.
Their determination and willingness helped them to survive the challenges of the boot camp period. They were developed to become future leaders of the organization. This promising group of talented individuals will certainly be assets in ensuring the fulfillment of the Philippine Coast Guard mandate of safeguarding the national coastal waters, protecting the marine environment, maintaining safety standards, and above all, saving lives and property at sea.
As you may notice, the Coast Guard Officers Corps Class 26-2020 Bravo, HIRAYA MASIKLAB is now forming the equilateral triangle. It is the dominant shape used in the emblem of the Philippine Coast Guard. The equilateral triangle in the Philippine national flag signifies fraternity and equality. The triangle as well represents Filipino comradeship. Likewise, It represents unity and camaraderie among the members of the Coast Guard Officers Corps Class 26-2020 Bravo, HIRAYA MASIKLAB.
At this juncture, may we request Commander Jonathan S. Cerote, Philippine Coast Guard, Course Director, Coast Guard Officers Course, Class 26-2020 Bravo, HIRAYA MASIKLAB, to present the class
To the members of the Philippine Coast Guard Officer Corps. The CGOC, or the Coast Guard Officers Corps, produces highly trained, motivated, and skilled officers of the Philippine Coast Guard. The CGOC lineage started when the Pioneer class was convened on the 8th of November, year 2000, and graduated on the 20th of August, year 2001. Class 1-2000 Sinaglahi started out with 24 candidate Coast Guard officers. However, only 12 tough trainees remained and persisted to continue crossing the rough road towards the finish line. Mentally and spiritually strong. This also brings out the transformation suited to become future Coast Guard officers who are committed, God-fearing, courageous, and always ready to be called upon to serve our country, flag, and people.
Saan po? Saan dyan, tita?
Witness as the Coast Guard Officers Corps Class 26-2020 Bravo, HIRAYA MASIKLAB, received the warm handshake from members of the Philippine Coast Guard Officer Corps, embracing them as their younger brothers and sisters in the organization.
Military customs and traditions are being followed over the years in various ways by different nations and organizations. In the Middle Ages, the accolade is a ceremony of confer knighthood by tapping of the flat side of a sword on the shoulders of a candidate or an embrace about the neck. Indeed, the recognition of rights that we are witnessing right now is almost similar and as important as it is.
Iiyak na yan.
The recognition is one of the most important traits for the Coast Guard Officers Corps Class 26-2020 Bravo, HIRAYA MASIKLAB, for it signifies the end of the physical and mental challenges, rigid formations, as well as the double timing. This is the most memorable moment in the life of anyone who has undergone the rigors of commissionship. Made up of the ordinary open collar, simple handshake, and the traditional kabog, recognition holds the essence
Lapit ka, tita.
of a Coast Guard
Picture mo,
officer's victory over the desire to run away. It stands for his overcoming of the great temptation to resign. In being recognized, a candidate Coast Guard officer acknowledges to himself and before the whole world that he has mastered himself and has accepted a life of service and followership. Although in itself a victory, recognition is also seen as a stepping stone to achieving greater tasks and grandeur responsibilities, as the Ducats no more, officers not yet, progresses through the next phases in his training. It is not yet the end, but a new horizon for their career. Today's recognition marks the close of the multiple restrictions that the Coast Guard Officers Corps Class 26-2020 Bravo, HIRAYA MASIKLAB have experienced in the training center. Boot camp is over. No more square meals. No more double principles instilled with the training center and the Coast Guard education, training, and doctrine command as a whole, which provided these trainees the courage, perseverance, and determination to endure and overcome the challenges that